Hey guys, and welcome back to Healthy Days. My name is Melissa, and I create videos helping people out along their weight loss journey. I'm so excited to start this series. I'm going to be introducing 20 different foods to you over the course of the next few weeks that are going to go to work at your weight loss, repairing your gut health, and just really combating the inflammation that's been built up in our bodies. That's the thing that we don't realize. We all have, especially over 40, this low-grade inflammation that's been building for the past 20 years. And we think that we can go on these fad diets or these lose weight quickly diets, and it's going to help us. But the real problem is the inflammation that's building up is actually slowing down the whole weight loss process. So if we're just meeting, my name is Melissa. I've been researching weight loss for the past 5 years, and I have applied many different methods. I've tried many of the fad diets. None of them work. The only thing that works is repairing your gut health. So all I ask is that you give me a chance. Commit to it for 30 days. Prioritize your weight loss for the next 30 days. Commit to subscribing to my channel, applying these practical methods that I teach you about, and see if you can't reach the weight loss results that you're looking for. I'm almost able to guarantee it if you apply these and if you stick with it and just start to incorporate and create these micro habits into your weekly and daily meal plan and move your body a little bit. You're going to see incredible results. So I'm already excited for you. Obviously, if you clicked on this one, you know that we are going over the 5 weight loss benefits of mixed nuts. And along with it being good for weight loss, the 20 that I'm going to go over the course of the next few weeks, they go to work at repairing the gut lining by breaking down that inflammation. So I take notes, and I do want to share some of the information about the inflammation that's been built up in your body, because I think knowledge is power. Those of you that are serious about prioritizing your weight loss, you'll stick with this. You won't click to the next video because you actually want to learn something that you can apply to create the lifestyle change that you need to do to have the long-term success with your weight loss. If that's not for you, obviously you can keep clicking around. You can keep figuring out how you can lose 30 pounds in 10 days, but I'm pretty sure you'll end up back here. Just start to build these tools, create these micro habits. Knowledge is power. And get the information from me. I teach you step by step how to apply it to your week and to your day. After you subscribe to my channel, I have different playlists that you can click through, and literally it's all laid out right there for you. The intentional ingredients to put into your body, what it's going to do for you, different mindsets, how to create a healthy mindset for weight loss. And it really just, it takes all the guesswork out of what you've been trying to do. I try to make it as least complicated as possible, because I really think we want to enjoy food, but we want to combat against this slowly over age, the weight creeping on. And it doesn't have to, but it has way more to do with your gut health and the inflammation that's been built up in your body than just focusing on losing weight. So as soon as we create that mind shift and we really start to look at it in a healthier way, you're going to get the results that you're looking for. So like I said, I'm already excited for you. Let's jump in, make the commitment to the next 30 days. Stick with me. This week, we're going to do the mixed nuts. Be intentional, prioritize it. Go to the store, grab a bag of unsalted mixed nuts, and just be intentional to start fitting them into your meal plan this week. And just watch how your body transforms. So first off, we have to go over how the inflammation is affecting your weight loss. And please stick around and listen to this, because if you don't have the knowledge, you won't understand, and you'll keep doing what you think is going to work. And I promise you it won't. If you have low-grade inflammation built up in your body, that has to be reversed first. There's no way around it. The different ways that inflammation is linked to your weight gain: it affects your metabolism, it affects appetite regulation, and fat storage. So think about that. If you're dealing with low-grade inflammation, all of those mechanisms that work inside of our body to get us weight loss, they're all screwed up. So we have to repair that inflammation. And that's where prioritizing and being intentional to put these foods into your body are going to go to work at that. The inflammation also affects your hormones. So it's creating like a hormonal imbalance inside of you. So again, this is out of your control. And until you have the knowledge, you don't understand it and you don't know that it's going on. But that's why following along with my videos and listening to this is going to help you to better understand what's going on within your body so that you can be intentional to reverse it. The different hormones that it affects are regulating your appetite, including your insulin levels. So that's why we need our blood sugar levels to be stabilized. It affects our leptin and our ghrelin. Now, leptin, remember, that's the receptor in our brain that tells us when we're full, and the ghrelin is in our gut, and it is the hormone that is telling us we're hungry, we're hungry. So these are all, with the inflammation that's built up in our body, these are being affected. So they're out of whack. So your brain is telling you that you're not full yet, and your stomach's telling you that you're hungry, but you just ate food. I mean, why is all this happening? It's because of that low grade inflammation. So let's get rid of it. It also, with low grade inflammation, is going to give you increased appetite. Have you ever started your day with like more of a high sugar or high carb breakfast? I really want you to switch and try to get over to the probiotics, the healthy fats, and the protein breakfast, because the sugars and the carbs, they're increasing your appetite. Those hormones are being affected by the inflammation built up in your body, and they're making you feel hungrier. So all we have to do, get rid of the inflammation, and then we can start to burn fat more efficiently. I don't know about you, but all these steps just sound so fabulous. And all we have to do is commit to this. Give it 30 days. If you don't notice a difference, if you don't feel something different going on, then don't stick with it. But I am promising you, if you'll give it the 30 days and prioritize your weight loss, you're just going to be so thankful. So if you have low-grade inflammation, your gut microbiome, it's out of whack. And if you've checked out any of my other videos, you know that I am so passionate about taking care of your gut microbiome, and I teach you step-by-step how to do so. The inflammation impacts how the nutrients of the foods that you're eating are being absorbed into your body. So meaning if you have a whacked out gut microbiome, the nutrients from the foods that you're eating, they're not being absorbed. So you're taking that time and you're being intentional, but if you still haven't dealt with the inflammation or repairing of your gut health, those nutrients aren't even being absorbed. So what's the point? The point is we have to reverse it. We have to go to work at combating against this inflammation. It also affects your stress response. Into my 40s, I absolutely have been noticing more cortisol buildup through my midsection. Now, if you're like me, you just thought that was part of aging and maybe just bought bigger clothes. But it's not just part of aging. It has to do with that low-grade inflammation compounding over years, and you can reverse it. The cortisol will go down by repairing your gut lining through the foods that you're putting into your body. And then we can't blame it on cortisol anymore, but we can blame it on what we're putting into our body is spiking the cortisol hormone. So reverse engineer that. We are just going to repair our gut health to reverse the cortisol spike from the stress hormone. I know it sounds complicated, but once you start getting into this and once you start applying, like I said, I lay it out for you step by step. Once you start applying this into your daily and weekly meal plan, it becomes second nature. And the chemical response that goes on inside of your body takes care of everything that you're looking for physically. So it all ties together, and it all has to do with just taking a breath, being intentional, taking it one micro habit at a time. That's why I want you this week, be intentional, get the mixed nuts. Just be intentional to create that habit. Make a commitment to yourself that you're going to have a serving of mixed nuts once a day for the next few days, for the next week. And then after that, move on to the next one. And over time, you're just going to build this healthy gut microbiome. Your low-grade inflammation is going to go down, and that is when your weight loss is going to go soaring. So you get the idea here. The low-grade inflammation going on inside of our body is where we have to start. There's no way around it, but just come back week after week, start to apply these intentional foods into your body, and you're going to see it be completely reversed. You're going to love the results, and it's just kind of like going on a lifestyle change wellness adventure. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but the only reason that your body got out of whack to begin with is because you developed and got so comfortable with all these unhealthy habits. So, wouldn't it be fun to just create new healthy habits, especially when the benefits are going to be feeling better, overall health, looking better in your clothes, hormonal balances being regulated, mental clarity coming about, not feeling hungry, not feeling sluggish. I just think we've gotten so comfortable with the bad habits, with the processed foods, and with all the junk that we put into our body, and we make excuse after excuse after excuse. We say it's convenient, we say it's cheaper, we say I was in a hurry, but you can reverse engineer all of those things. And so I hope you go on this journey with me. Like I said, this is a series that I'm going to do. We're starting with the mixed nuts, and real quick, we're going to go over the 5 weight loss benefits. But overall, I think you can kind of grasp in here that it really comes down to more of taking care of the inflammation, repairing that gut health, and the foods that we're putting into our body that we're going to rapid fire go over the weight loss benefits is only because we first recognize that there's a problem with the inflammation and we're willing to do something about it by repairing our gut lining. And it's so easy to do, and I hope you come with me step by step. But so yeah, let's rapid fire the mixed nuts, science-based weight loss facts about mixed nuts. They're high in fiber. They promote the healthy digestion, and this helps maintain the healthy microbiome, like we've already talked about. The mixed nuts are going to help support satiety. You've heard me talk about this before. This is just talking about feeling fuller for longer. Whenever you hear anybody talk about it increases satiety, it just means that when you have a serving of the nuts, you're going to feel fuller for longer, so you're less likely to consume as many calories throughout the day. They also contain our healthy fats. They're composed of unsaturated fats, which are heart healthy. They also reduce inflammation in the gut. So you kind of see the tie here. The foods that I'm going to be introducing over the series of this next 20 videos, and the healthy fats. I always thought it was so interesting when I started first researching about healthy fats. I'm like, if it's a fat, how can it be healthy? But it's so surprising how beneficial those healthy fats are for you. If you've been in a habit of grabbing a muffin or grabbing donuts and biscuit, even a granola bar, that isn't made with the right ingredients, that is such a disservice to your gut microbiome. First of all, first thing in the morning, you want to give it water. You want to give it lemon water, but I have videos about that. But really incorporating the healthy fats and the protein first thing in the morning, that's what's going to help you feel sustained longer throughout the day. And that just really didn't even click for me until 5 years ago, that I had been doing it all wrong. But we don't see aisles filled with healthy fats. We see aisles filled with sugary, carb, gross cereals, even the ones that claim to be healthy. If you turn that box around and look at the ingredients, they're just not. I love this label hack that I always encourage everybody to do. If you can't pronounce most of the ingredients that are on that box or on that label, just set it back on the shelf. It's not for you. There are so many different ways that you can start to get the nutrients and even get the flavor, cooking with the whole foods and whatnot. But that was kind of a tangent. But I really want you to get into incorporating healthy fats first thing in the morning. Okay, the mixed nuts are nutrient rich, meaning they're packed with nutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. Now, why this is important is as you're repairing your gut health, those nutrients that are found in those nuts, they're going to be absorbed until you lower the inflammation and repair your gut lining. Those foods that you're eating packed with antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, they're not being absorbed. We kind of talked about that a little bit earlier. And we need those nutrients to be absorbed to be getting the weight loss results that we want. The mixed nuts also contain prebiotic properties. Now, that's kind of a buzzword, prebiotics, probiotics. Everybody is running to supplements for that. You don't have to. You can get your probiotics and your prebiotics from the foods that you're putting into your body. I have so many videos talking about the healthy probiotics and prebiotics. Subscribe to my channel, check those out. And I really encourage you to get them from the whole foods as opposed to a supplement, because that all ties together too. The process of creating a supplement, the way that it has to be refined so much, you're getting so much more benefit from getting it from the whole food as opposed to the refining process of what it takes to actually pack it into a powder supplement or a gummy supplement, or even just the vitamin supplements. So I hope that really encourages you. I know everybody is all about taking the probiotics and prebiotic supplements. That's great. But if you can get it through your whole foods just by acquiring this knowledge, don't you want to do so? I think you do. So yeah, the prebiotic properties found in the nuts, they stimulate the growth of beneficial bacteria in the gut lining. And this is going to help aid in the health of your digestion. So probiotics feed prebiotics, feed the probiotics. The probiotics go to work at aiding in the digestion, making you regular, and that is going to send your weight loss soaring. One of the biggest things of repairing my gut health over the past few years has been becoming regular with my digestion. I would say between prebiotics, probiotics, and fiber, that is the key. You start to focus on those and you are going to be set. So that's 5, but I want to just keep going on. And if you've stuck with me this long in the video, that means that you are so excited for your weight loss that you want to learn this, and you're going to. Just the fact that you're listening to all this science-based knowledge and you're absorbing it psychologically, it's going to neurologically make you more aware, and you're going to be more conscious of the food choices that you're making. So I'm really excited for that to take place for you. The mixed nuts also are going to stabilize your blood sugar levels. And this is such a huge part of weight loss. You probably, if you've checked out other videos of people, they're always talking about stabilizing your blood sugar levels. And you don't want to minimize that. You want to look for foods that are stabilizing those blood sugar levels, because again, that is what is helping you to not have the hunger spikes or the hunger dips, feel sluggish, all the things. And if you are having a hunger spike, I don't know if you've ever manically felt like you're going into your kitchen because you feel like you're missing something. Your blood sugar levels are low, and you'll eat the processed food, you'll eat the chips, you'll eat the sugar because you're just trying to satisfy that. But if you maintain your blood sugar levels throughout the day, you won't experience that. And I'm sure a lot of you are experiencing that late at night, especially if you're doing some of the fad diets, because they deprive. They have you focus on one thing, but they deprive all these other areas. And when you're losing weight through repairing your gut health and actually in a healthy way, you aren't being deprived of anything. I'm sure all of you guys have experienced that. And it's just awful. So I just want you to focus on stabilizing your blood sugar levels and being intentional to do it. Don't starve yourself all day. Don't do these fad diets that say, only eat dinner or only eat one meal a day. That's so not good for you. I'm all about a good intermittent fasting that you've researched. I'm all about, doing a fast, but again, it has to be so researched. You have to understand what's going on, and you have to understand the commitment that you have to make to it for the benefit to actually take place. Because if let's say you're getting ready for a party or something, I've heard women say, "Oh, I'm gonna starve myself, or I'm not gonna eat anything for 3 days." You are doing yourself such a disservice. In that 3 days, your metabolism is slowing down because it's going into starvation mode. It's saying, where'd the food go? It's been 24 hours. It's been 48 hours. We're basically just going to slow down completely because we're starving and we don't know when or if we're ever getting food again. And then, okay, you go to the party. Afterwards, you start to eat again. Your metabolism has been slowed. That food that you're eating, it's like you ate double. So just keep maintained, stabilized blood sugar levels so that you don't have to grab onto these quick fixes. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So there's no way to lose 10 pounds in 3 days before a party. So stop typing that into the Google machine. It doesn't happen. It's not going to happen. The mixed nuts also have such a high antioxidant content. They're a great source of antioxidants, vitamin E. I can't even pronounce this one, but I know it's important. So selenium, because this helps protect the gut cells from oxidative stress, like we talked about, that creates the cortisol, that creates the inflammation. So remember, we're reverse engineering all of this being intentional to put these foods into our body. And it's also going to help promote intestinal health. So maybe if you suffer from like IBS or something like that, um, being intentional with these foods is going to help reverse that. Studies have shown that people who regularly consume mixed nuts, they naturally have a lower body weight. But that makes sense, right? That's basically just wrapping up and putting a bow on everything we just talked about. Of course, you have a lower body weight because you're stabilizing your blood sugar levels. You're regulating your digestion. You're balancing those hormones through food. So you are not going to be prone to make those poor decisions with the hunger spikes or the hunger dips. And you're not going to fall into those traps of unhealthy dieting. And you're also going to be repairing your gut microbiome, which goes to work at all the functioning of every other healthy aspect of your body. So everything is running optimally. So of course it's going to incorporate in helping with a lower overall body weight. And again, it's not even over time, give it the 30 days. It's not even anything you have to think about. You just naturally do this. You naturally create a meal plan. You naturally make the better choice because you've experienced how much it benefits you. It stops becoming about a number on a scale. It stops becoming about how you look in your clothes. It's an overall feeling of just, my body feels incredible. I am nourishing it. I am fueling it with the foods that it wants to operate and run. Sure, one of the side benefits is great. You might look great in your clothes, but that really is, when you get into all of this, just an afterthought, because what it's doing chemically and physiologically inside of your body just matters so much more. And I just hope after you stick with this, and when you have that I don't know, that moment when that clicks for you and you're feeling it and you're seeing the results, and it happens early on, I just hope that you'll come back and leave a comment in this video. It'll really inspire other people. um, so many people are just yo-yo dieting, and it's information overload on the internet. And I just really hope that we can build a community here to just slow down, take it one day at a time, one meal at a time, one intentional food a week, and just really see that transformation. I said, I hope this inspires you. I hope it motivates you. Subscribe to my channel, check out all of my videos, and you can kind of pick and choose your weight loss journey. I have salads, I have weight loss smoothies, I have step-by-step repairing your gut health. Really all I'm wanting to do is inspire you to be intentional, create the micro habit, and I want you to get to starting to think about this psychologically. So the more information and the more you listen to my videos and start to absorb this information, neurologically your brain is going to change, and that's going to make the whole process so much easier. So I really just hope that you take the time, make the commitment. Like I said, give me 30 days. I just really want you to experience that mental clarity. And I want you to incorporate the psychological component that goes into weight loss, because it is so important. And when it comes down to it, this week, make the commitment to start incorporating one serving of mixed nuts into your daily meal plan. After you do so, if you want accountability, come back to the channel, drop your favorite emoji, or drop your name, or just say hi. And that way each day you're checking in, and it's like a check-in with the group saying, I did it. I made the commitment. I'm prioritizing my weight loss, and here I am. See me. I'm going to prioritize my weight loss, and I'm going to go on this journey, and you're going to get the weight loss results that you're looking for. So again, I hope all that information is so helpful. Check back each week, or over the course of the next 3 weeks. I'm going to be uploading 20 different foods for you to start incorporating in that are going to lower the inflammation in your body, because we need to take care of that first. And that is going to repair your gut health, and that's what is going to send your weight loss soaring. All right, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, if you do me one favor and give it a thumbs up, that helps my channel out so much. It tells the YouTube algorithm to send this video out to so many other people. so we can all go on this weight loss journey together. Go out, get your mixed nuts, and I will see you in the next video.